Yes, people, welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. We're back for another Soccer Saturday, Super Football Saturday here on West Ham Unofficial. A couple of guests today. Firstly, I'm joined by Gary. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, Jake. You?
Yeah, not bad at all. And Gary is going to be watching Norwich versus Wolves. We'll get onto that in a second. And we've got Oscar, who's a Southampton fan, who's going to be nervously, would you say, watching Liverpool versus Southampton today?
Absolutely. I'm not hopeful at all for this game. I think the best we can hope for is 1 or 2-0.
Wow. It'll be interesting, and I am going to be taking the reins on Palace versus Villa. So, and entertaining stuff. Let's start, Gary. We'll start off talking about the Arsenal game before the games kick off. Arsenal 2, Newcastle 0. It was a relative stroll to victory for Arsenal, as the richest club in football looked like they're going to be playing Rotherham on a Tuesday night.
They've got a massive week this week, Jake. They've got Burnley and Norwich at home in the next 2 games. So if they don't win them, I think you could be right. It's Rotherham away next season for the richest club in the world.
Honestly, that is so funny. Oscar, Newcastle, they just can't seem to get hold of any points. They don't really play particularly bad, but I mean, they look like they're in deep trouble now.
They do, and I mean, I don't like Newcastle very much. Not a big fan, so it'd be nice to see them go down, but they just can't seem to pick up any points. And even though Arsenal, they are in very good form, but they just can't seem to win at all.
No, they can't. But relatively funny, I can't lie. Just a quick thought, Gary. Play Man City tomorrow. What's your feelings? Are you as nervous as perhaps Oscar might be for a game against Liverpool today?
My brother, Jake, is a Manchester City fan, and I'm trying to have a bet with him about the game. And he said to me, and I quote, "West Ham are better than PSG." But he thinks that it's a tough game. I think it's a very, very tough game for us. I'd like to think that if we go out and attack them, we can cause them problems. But my prediction is probably a 2-1 narrow defeat, if I'm being really honest. But I'd love us to get a point there. I'll take a point now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we would all take a point. Right, then let's go through a few predictions for the games that are taking place today. Firstly, you mentioned your prediction there. We'll go to the Liverpool Southampton game first, Oscar. You're not feeling like you can nick a point today on a good day?
Definitely not. I reckon I'm going optimistic. I'm going to say 3-0 Liverpool.
Now, I would love for Southampton to get a point now. That would be funny. Gary, what are you going for, Liverpool, Southampton?
Oscar, shame on you. As a Saints fan, you should be bigging them up. I thought, did they get a draw at Chelsea? Saints, didn't they draw with Chelsea?
No, we lost up there 3-1, but we played pretty well, so...
Yeah. I mean, I went down to Southampton West Ham earlier in the season. They're not a bad side, Saints. So, I think you're probably right. It's going to be a tough game. Let's make no bones about it. But hopefully Saints can scrape a point from my perspective. But if you ask me to put £10 on it, I'd probably go for Liverpool to win 2-0.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think Liverpool won't be at their best, but I think it'll just about be a 2-0 comfortable win, more than comfortable for Liverpool. I think Palace Villa, the game I'm watching, I'm going to go first. I think this could be a high scoring draw. It's Patrick Vieira versus Steven Gerrard on the touchline. Whether that could get tasty, I don't know. Palace Villa, I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I could see goals and I can see a draw in this game. Oscar, Palace Villa, what are your thoughts?
I think Aston Villa, I think they're in good form. New manager bounce, I reckon 2-1 Villa.
Decent, and as the players are just coming out to the field at Selhurst Park, we will go to Gary for his prediction for Palace v Villa.
You've gone draw, Jake. Oscar's gone Villa. I'm going to go Palace. I thought they were very good at London Stadium in the second half, so I'm going to go 2-1 Palace.
Like it. And the final game, Gary, will come to you first. Norwich Wolves, the game that you are watching. is this going to be entertaining? Can you see Norwich perhaps nicking another couple of points maybe in this game?
Nope. I think Norwich can't score. I think they're quite weak. But I think Gilmore and the team could make a difference. But I quite like Wolves last week when we went out to watch them. So I think Wolves will win 2-1.
Yeah, Wolves were impressive when we went up there last week. And Norwich Wolves, Oscar?
Yeah, I reckon 2-0 Wolves. Norwich are just not good enough, really.
They seem the thing is with Norwich, they've changed managers, and they've got Dean Smith at the helm now, and whether that could make any big difference, I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be 1-0 Wolves. I think it's gonna be back-to-back 1-0 victories for Wolves. Right, let's just have a check. Gary, is your game stream working?
Yep. Just seeing the team lineups now.
Perfect. Oscar, is yours working?
Yeah, at the moment we're all right.
Good. Right then, we will be happy with that. And for just on a West Ham sense, Checo Kouyaté is starting for Crystal Palace today. So interesting to see him. Haven't seen him play for a while. So that should be interesting. Before we are 2 minutes away from kickoff. So before we get on to the games, please check out our channel sponsors SRM Carver and Son by clicking the link in the description down below. And we will be back for kickoff in about a minute's time. Our fantastic channel sponsor here on West Ham Unofficial are SRM Carver and Son. SRM Carver and Son provides crushing, screening and aggregate recycling services across southern England. If you'd like to find out more information on SRM, please click the link in the description down below to check out more information on their website. Thank you very much to SRM Carver and Son for sponsoring West Ham Unofficial, and come on, you Irons.
And I have to start commentating, so hurry up.
So there we go. Here we are then. So we are a couple of seconds away from kickoff in the 3 o'clock game. So Gary, should I hand over to you for the first little bit of commentary on? I'm sure it's going to be a riveting game of Norwich versus Wolves.
Yeah, still waiting for the kickoff, Jake. But just going through the lineups. So yeah, I was quite impressed with Wolves last week. So I'm looking forward to seeing them again. They made one change. They dropped Pendance. What was his name? The little number 10 that played up front.
Yeah, Pendance. Yeah.
He's been dropped to the bench, and then Norwich have surprisingly dropped Cantwell to the bench, which I always quite liked him. So interesting to see how they're going to tactically approach the Wolves team. So I think Wolves attacked us quite nicely down the flanks behind our fullbacks. So it'll be interesting to see how it starts. Just about to kick off now.
Perfect. And Oscar, is there any surprises in the Saints lineup if you've seen it?
Yeah, I have. We've gone through at the back, which, I mean, no surprise. We're going to defend and try not to concede, which I think will be very hard against Liverpool. We go 3 up front, which we don't normally do, so it'll be interesting, really.
Yeah, and all the games have kicked off. So let's get cracking. Let's start off just about to kick off at Selhurst Park between Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. It could be a really interesting game, actually, particularly on the touchline as well. There might be a few words between Vieira and Gerrard because I'm sure they have met before, as they are just taking the knee there. And so we'll hand over. Oscar, come on then. Let's have a bit of commentary. What is going on at Anfield?
Right, so Saints just kicked off, and first thing, long ball, and that's an early corner for Saints.
See, there we go.
Bro just chased it down the line, put a cross in, and Van Dijk put it out for a corner. So a bit of early liveliness. Yeah,
exactly.
Van Dijk put it.
See, inside 30 seconds, Southampton have a corner. Is this a thing? Is this something that we should be looking at for the rest of this 90 minutes? Is this going to be the start of something ridiculous for Southampton? We will come back to Oscar with that corner in a minute, as they are just getting kicked off and they've started at Selhurst Park. Not much going on there. Gary, anything happening at Norwich Wolves?
No, Norwich have just been dispossessed by Wolves, who are attacking down the right-hand side now. Trying to think now, number 11's got it. Can't see who that is. So Wolves have the possession in the final third of the Norwich half. Now they're going backwards towards the halfway line, so nothing. The danger's been nullified by Norwich, so they're just passing it amongst themselves at the back. So
yeah, is there anything coming from this Southampton corner, Oscar?
Well, it was a bit pathetic, and now Liverpool have just had a fair few touches in our box. Jota had a nice run, twisting and turning, but then Bednarek got a useful block in. They're just passing around now. Robertson and Mane. Robertson, 1-0.
Oh.
1-0. Jota, he put it in. The ball came in from Robertson. Good interplay with Robertson and Mane. Robertson put it on a plate for Jota, and he just slotted it in from a couple of yards out. So that's 1-0 inside 2 minutes. So I think that says quite a lot about how this game's going to go.
Oh, well, it started so well within the first 30 seconds, and then that happens. Well, that's gutting.
Yeah.
Just as I'm updating the scoreboard here, let's go over and see what's happening at Selhurst Park. There is a throw in deep in Crystal Palace's half. 2 minutes in, not much has happened so far, as they're just showing two footballing legends, I suppose you could say, on the bench. Let's update that scoreboard as it is Liverpool 1, Southampton 0 inside 2 minutes. See, it started off so well, but
you could be right, Oscar. You could be right.
Yeah, Oscar, you could be right with that. Let's be honest. No. See, it can only improve, or can it? Or can it just get worse?
It could get worse. Yeah, I'm going for the latter. I think it will get a lot worse.
You should support West Ham with your negativity.
To be fair, it's a very tough arse they're coming up against here, but just inside 3 minutes here at Selhurst Park, Aston Villa have picked up a free kick in quite a good central position as Ollie Watkins and Ashley Young, Leon Bailey stand over it.
Norwich have a corner. Norwich have a corner. Good attack down the right. Just got a corner now. So 3 minutes gone.
Good, and as Crystal Palace and Aston Villa are setting up for this free kick in a really dangerous position here. Gaeta needs to get his wall right, because this could be dangerous if the Aston Villa man can get this up and over the wall. So we will come back to that in just a second. There's plenty of other games going on, of course, in the Championship today, but we will keep you up to date with all of what is going on in the Championship as well as in the Premier League. Over to you, Oscar. Anything happened since the restart?
Well, there's been about a couple of minutes gone. It's been possession's been changing. So Southampton had a nice bit of passing in the midfield, but then Ward-Prowse just overhit a pass to Livramento, went out for a goal kick. Liverpool in their own half, looking quite comfortable, really. Out to Salah on the right. This could be dangerous. He cuts in. Oh, on the edge of the box, Mane's got the ball. And they're going out wide to Robertson again. This looks familiar. A bit. In the box, Mane, or just wide. So let off on that. He got the better of our defender there and just put the header wide. So yeah, every time they've had two attacks now and both have looked very dangerous. So
straight at the wall there. Leon Bailey stepped over the free kick, went straight into the bottom of the wall as Crystal Palace are looking to come back, but it's a good ball out to the left-hand side and it's gone way over the top to the back post. Oh, my stream stopped to the back post with Aston Villa. Bear with me, the stream has stopped. That's really, really good, isn't it? Handy. We will hold that for and we will see what happens at Selhurst Park. Gary, over to you, Norwich Wolves.
So Norwich corner after 3 minutes was headed over by Hanley. Since then they've attacked a minute later with Rashuka, set Pookie up and put it wide. Now they have attack and put over by number 24, who is Sargent. So 3 attempts at goal by Norwich, all wide or over. So a lot of possession, a lot of pressure. So they started very positively and very confidently, which is surprising me, to be honest.
Yeah, hit wide from the Aston Villa man. So let's carry on then. So at Selhurst Park, it's still 0-0 as Crystal Palace are retaining possession, knocking it around the back as they are looking to come forward down the left hand side, cut back in to Wilfred Zaha. let's have a look at what is going on in the Championship. So there's a couple of goals in the Championship so far, and there's 2 goals in one game in Wales with Swansea. Swansea have scored, and Reading have pulled it back to 1-1. So maybe we should be watching Swansea Reading.
Andy Carroll scored, Jake, or not, for Reading?
Oh yeah, good point. He's playing for them, isn't he? No, he hasn't. It's Dele Bashiru. Is he playing? Let's have a look. Is Andy Carroll? Oh, he's playing. He's up front, number 9. Hold that thought. We'll have a look at that because Andy Carroll is starting for Reading. Hold that thought. So ball down the side, and nothing came of that from Crystal Palace. Oscar, anything happening at Anfield?
No, nothing really. James Ward-Prowse nearly capitalised on a sloppy back pass from Thiago, but Alisson just got in the way. Southampton attacking down the left now with Perrault. Cross straight at Alisson. So Liverpool will attack now, but it just popped up. The win probability for Southampton is now 2%. So that's gone, and so they're not predicting that Southampton win's going to be likely. And the last time we won at Anfield was in 2013. So,
well, anything could happen. But just in that sequence, there a couple of corners for Crystal Palace. The ball was whipped in from Gallagher after the corner, and it was headed out for another corner from Tyrone Mings. As from the other side, the ball goes into the box, a short corner as they're messing around with it. The ball goes into the box, headed away from Aston Villa and out of danger. But they've got it back there, Crystal Palace, down the right-hand side with Eze, passed it to number 4, whoever that is on the wing, out for a Crystal Palace throw in. Gary, over to you.
So a spell of pressure by Wolves now. They've had a lot of possession without really doing too much with it. So there's now a throw on right by the Norwich corner flag. And Norwich looking to get out their own third. But as I said, Wolves haven't really looked like doing anything, but they're just passing it around amongst each other at the moment. The ball's still in the Norwich half. And Wolves are picking up now. Neves again had a good game against us, is trying to run things in midfield. So he's just spraying some nice passes around. But no danger at the moment to the Norwich goal.
Definitely, yeah. And not much is happening 8 minutes in at Selhurst Park. Nothing, just a couple of corners to report on. Oscar, is there any hope, anything, or is it all Liverpool?
Well, Southampton have had the ball for this past little bit. It seems, even though 1-0 down, seems to still be pressing very high and looking to, sounds weird, but take the game to Liverpool. Long ball's just gone straight back to Alisson there. Liverpool have got possession back, but it looks like we're not gonna sit back and defend. We're really gonna go at Liverpool all guns blazing, which I think is good because in the grand scheme of things, we're not going to win this game. So I think it's good if we have a go, and hopefully we can maybe score 1. So
yeah, I think it's almost some of the mentality that will be taken up to Man City tomorrow. With we don't want to go up there and park the bus. You don't want to say you want to go at these teams. If you're 2 or 3-0 down at half time, maybe you can reevaluate these things. It was a nightmare start for Southampton, but they've just got to hold out and play this game in chunks now, chunks of 10 minutes, and then if it's still 1-0 at half time, reevaluate things because you're still in the game at 1-0. It goes 2-0. You're possibly a very, very uphill task. It's an uphill task for the Saints now. But one thing I have mentioned, seen as well, it's a double former West Ham duo of Crystal Palace because James Tompkins is also starting at centre back. So Tompkins and Kouyaté, former West Ham teammates, are on the field for Crystal Palace in defence and midfield respectively. So 10 minutes in at Selhurst Park for me, and Crystal Palace have definitely had the better of the chances. A couple of corners and a few balls into the box, but nothing huge to report on. Over to you, Gary, with Norwich versus Wolves.
Yeah, Wolves have just had their first attempt at goal. Across from the left, it was Jimenez put over the bar. Before that, a long ball from the back, which Trunchal just failed to control. Wolves are starting to come into it a little bit more now, starting to control it through Neves. And so it's much more even game now. Norwich had the best of the first 5 minutes. Now Wolves are coming back into it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Just one thing about one of your players, Livramento. Oscar seems to be a really good young player. Has he really came into his own at the Saints? Obviously, it's a very difficult game for him today. As Zaha just hits it wide. across the goalie and out from just on the edge of the box. Talking there about Livramento, do you reckon this game's just a little too far for him with not much experience?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's too far for any other Saints players in this team, really. Especially going 1-0 down so early. But he's been a revelation really at right back for us. He's been brilliant, especially at the start of the season. He was bombing down that flank and he putting crosses in, and every time he's got the ball, 2-0. Mane, corner. Free kick. Trent Alexander-Arnold popped in the free kick, and it's offside. Good.
Oh, it's offside. Oh, that's good. That's right.
Yeah,
back up and go and change it.
Mane, let's have a look. Oh no, it was Robertson. Yeah, he was offside, just. But it was a good header, but offside. But yeah, about Livramento, yeah, he's been brilliant. St Mary's, every time he gets the ball and running down that flank with the crowd, you feel something's going to happen, really.
Yeah.
But I think he'll move on in a few years for a lot of money, and hopefully we can spend that money well, which we didn't do with Van Dijk, who we got 75 million for, and then spend it on a load of distinctly average players.
Fair enough, but Crystal Palace are definitely having the better of the possession. The chances as Zaha comes into the box, weaves in and out, and it's intercepted out. But Crystal Palace still have the ball just on the outside of the box, intercepted again, and Aston Villa pick the ball up. Yeah, Wilfred, a bit of brilliance there from Wilfred Zaha, cutting, weaving in and out of three players, and then just dragging his shot wide. As a player's absolutely been wiped out there, and Bailey's on the floor. Let's have a look at this tackle. He's gone sliding in Milejovic, and he'll be lucky to not get a yellow card here. We'll just have to wait and see. Don't think he's going to get booked. Probably as a booking, maybe later on in the game that's given a yellow card. But went sliding in there, proper old school, as Aston Villa look to try and get a bit of possession and get hold of this game. Gary, over to you.
Yeah, same over here, Jake. Wolves are trying to impose their passing game on it. They're at the back at the moment, just knocking it amongst themselves. Neves is looking to pass ball out wide to the wingers to get the cross in, but no real chance. This is at the moment. Norwich are fighting very hard. Both teams look like they want to win the game, which is always good.
Yeah.
But nothing happening at the moment, Jake. No. Doesn't look like any goals at the moment.
Yeah, first real solid chance for Aston Villa here. Leon Bailey went running down that right hand side and whipped the ball in, and there was no one there. Went to the back post, but they still got the balls. Watkins is weaving in and out of players, getting it, trying a through ball, not quite enough on it, but the Crystal Palace centre back took no chances by laying it out for a corner to Aston Villa. Matty Cash hasn't who's on screen now for me, hasn't really impressed this season, but we will see what happens here with this corner as Tyrone Mings and Ezri Konsa go up to try and get their head on this. So it's still 1-0 at Anfield. Is there any hint of a bit of Southampton pressure, Oscar?
Well, a minute ago we had strung a couple of nice passes together, but then they just want the quality in the final third, really. But Bednarek's on a yellow for a horrible challenge on Mane, which definitely a yellow, and that led to the.
Oh, just hang on 2 seconds. There's a goal at Aston Villa. Matt Targett. This is completely how this game has not gone. The corner's been taken in and it's gone in. Aston Villa have scored, and it's Matt Targett who's got himself on the score sheet completely out the blue. We played 15 minutes of this game, and you say probably 12 of them belong to Crystal Palace. I didn't actually see the goal because I was listening to Oscar and on the other screen. But when the replay comes up, I'll update you on that. Let me change the score on here for you lovely lot. The ball came into the box, it went to the back post, and he drilled it home. Gaeta definitely should have done better. He dived over the ball. Tyrone Mings was hurt in the build up to that, but it went all the way through the Crystal Palace defence to Matt Targett, who drilled it home from about 12 yards on the back post. There we go. Completely not how this game has gone, but that is football for you. So that is now Palace Palace 0, Aston Villa 1. Did not expect that. Over to you, Gary, for Norwich Wolves. Any hint of goals coming there?
Norwich, a lot of pressure from Norwich at the moment. Still 0-0. They just had a corner that was cleared by Wolves. They're now attacking down the left-hand side, trying to get an opening. But at the moment, nothing happening. Good defending by Wolves. I just got the ball out of the defence now, breaking through Jimenez. There's a foul. Free kick in the middle of the pitch. Still 0-0.
Lovely stuff. There we go. Did he take his shirt off and get booked? Don't think so. Right then, so let's carry on as the Premier League scores are about to change on your screen. Is it a surprise, Oscar, that it's only 1-0 at this stage with the way the game's going?
Well, Salah just had a half chance there. Sort of seeing it again now. Yeah. But we went, sort of quite wide, right hand side of the box. But the form he's in, probably expect that to go on target. About a yard or so away from the far post. But it's been since the goal. I'd say, obviously being a bit biased, it has been pretty even. Liverpool haven't looked like absolute domination, like 90% possession, so many chances. They've had a couple of half chances. They had the disallowed goal, but they look dangerous on the counter attack, which sounds weird because Saints playing quite a high line. So yeah, but they look coming forward again now. Jota's in the middle to Henderson, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he tried to thread the ball through to Salah, but put too much on it. But yeah, I'd say they're in control, but not dominating this game.
Yeah. As long as it does stay in a way like that, you never know what could happen. But currently, the game is at a halt at Selhurst Park as Tyrone Mings is down getting some treatment 18 minutes into the game. And this is a good opportunity, I think, to go around the grounds and see what is happening around the grounds. Okay, then, so let's have a little look here. So in the Championship, it finished earlier on. Preston 1, Fulham 1. It's currently 17 minutes in. Birmingham 0, Blackpool 0, Bournemouth 0, Coventry 0, Huddersfield 0, Middlesbrough 1, Hull 0, Millwall 0, Luton 0, Cardiff 1, Peterborough 0, Barnsley 0, Stoke 0, Blackburn 0, and Swansea 1, Reading 1. League 1. Fleetwood are beating AFC Wimbledon 1-0, 1-0 to Cheltenham in their game against Bolton. Burton 0, Doncaster 0, Cambridge 0, Sunderland 1, Gillingham 0, Portsmouth 0, Morecambe 0, MK Dons 0, Oxford and the rest of the games between Oxford United and Rotherham, Plymouth versus Wigan, Sheffield Wednesday, Wycombe, Shrewsbury and Charlton and Lincoln and Accrington are all still 0-0. But at Selhurst Park. Oh, go on, Gary. It's over to Norwich Wolves. What is happening?
Just Neves played a beautiful pass out to the right-hand side. They just put the statistics up. 23% chance of Norwich winning, 44% chance of Wolves, apparently. Wolves have had 2/3 of the possession, but only one shot. Norwich have had 4 shots. So you can tell the type of game it is, with Wolves trying to control the game through the passing game. Norwich trying to hit them on the break. But so far, nothing really. Neither goalkeepers had to make a save. All the shots have gone over. But Neves, again, is controlling the game as he did last week against Mighty Hammers.
Yeah. Take some comments. Mike says, afternoon, chats, and Jeff. Sorry, Jake. Gutted our game at Bristol. Telephones called off. Faulty for life. So I saw that game between Wincanton and Bristol. Telephones was called off. What a shame. But we've just hit the 20-minute mark as Crystal Palace are looking to level things up with a free kick in a pretty decent position. Luka Milejevic just standing over it, looking to get the ball into the box and get a header coming on from the back post. We'll just await that to happen any second now.
Pookie, good chance there. He just put through on the left-hand side and he hesitated too much. Wanted too many touches. If he hit it first time, he would have had a good chance. The ball came through from the midfield. I can't see who made that pass, but yeah, Pookie's free on his own. He has 1, 2, 3 touches and was blocked. If he'd hit it first time, he'd have had more of a chance there. He should have taken it while he had the chance, but he was too slow. So still 0-0.
Yeah, the free kick came in, and I believe it was headed out by Tyrone Mings. It went through all of the Crystal Palace attackers, and it didn't. It went straight out of play and for a goal kick. Oscar, over to you. 20 minutes in, what's happening at Anfield?
Well, we just had a Salisu long throw up to Adam Armstrong, who flicked it onto Shea Adams, but then just walked into Canate. So, Southampton got the ball back and Adam Armstrong on the left. Throw in a few metres from the corner flag now for Southampton. But Liverpool had another good chance a couple of minutes ago. Very slick passing, but then Mane just overdid one out to Robertson. It went out for a goal kick. But Liverpool just look really, really dangerous. And Salis is going to look to long throw this into the box now. Bednarek's up in the box, so long throw comes in, straight to Alisson. So Alisson will look to start a counter attack now.
Yeah, so that is what's going on at Anfield, and as we just got a little bit of controversy going on here, I wasn't completely looking at the game, but I'm just going to replay it. Watkins went into the box and that's a dive, surely. Oh, he's given a penalty. No way. Has he? Let's have a look. No, he hasn't. He's carried on. There was a VAR check on a potential penalty and foul on Ollie Watkins. The bloke just stood there and Ollie Watkins just fell into him and dived to the floor. Right decision, no penalty, as Crystal Palace lumped the ball forward, tried to find Wilfred Zaha, and that fails and the header won by the Aston Villa man. Back to Emi Martinez in goal. Lots of pressure going on from Conor Gallagher there. As Crystal Palace look to go forward, number 7, cut back inside to Cheku Kouyaté, got Gallagher back to Kouyaté, who looks to go down the right hand side, gives it to Olsey, I think his name is. Gallagher gets the ball, lobs it over, and the ball goes into the box, headed over the bar by Christian Benteke. Over to you, Gary.
Nothing going on here at the moment, Jake. Norman just stopped play. I think broken shoelace or something. Nothing wrong with him. He's just walking off the park now. Dean Smith is doing tactical talks to everybody around him. So it's been a break in play. I didn't really see what happened. Nothing serious. But he's having an animated chat with the coach, physio, as he walks off the pitch. So no, ball's in play. Just waiting for the game to restart. 23.5 minutes gone. 0-0.
Cool. As Matt Targett gets the ball, passes it to Leon Bailey on the left-hand side. To be fair, since the goal, Aston Villa have had most of the chances, but the ball into the box, can he get on the end of it there? Just good defending, but a good back heel back into the box and calmly collected by Guide at his near post. Yeah, this game has been interesting because up until the goal, Crystal Palace was on top, and now it seems Aston Villa are getting the better of the chances as they are 1-0 up. Over to you, Oscar, at Anfield.
Well, we just had a Southampton corner following a poor throw from Alexander-Arnold, and Brozier nipped round Canate, but then Canate got back, put it out for a corner. Corner was headed away. Southampton regained the ball though, got a throw in on the right-hand side. About halfway into the Liverpool half, that's a poor throw in, straight to Robertson. That'll be a free kick to Liverpool. So yeah, not much going on here really. Southampton, just had another corner, but wasted the corner really. Poor corner from Ward-Prowse. Not too much going on here, Jake.
Yeah, back at Selhurst Park, Emi Martinez has the ball. Very much end-to-end stuff here. 24 minutes in, Nick getting near to 25, but Aston Villa having the better chances. Tyrone Mings passes out to Matt Targett on the right-hand side, played infield as they are pressurised, and a foul is committed there by the Crystal Palace man on Ashley Young, as it's a free kick well inside their own half, but they're taking it quickly and it didn't work. And as there's a foul in the build-up, Aston Villa tried to get a quick break on, but the referee was having none of it when a foul was committed. Over to you, Gary.
Yeah, still 0-0, Jake. So the game restarted. Norwich are putting some long balls towards the Wolves' defence. They're trying to pick up the scraps from the knockdowns, but Wolves have now got it broken back. Free kick to Wolves just inside the Norwich half. But no one really looks like scoring. As I said, no save has been made yet by either keeper. I think he needs a touch of brilliance for a good pass to open up. First yellow card of the game. Just gone for that challenge to. Looks like it's gone a bit. Billy Gilmore's been booked, I think. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's very late. Very late challenge on the Korean winger. Too late. Still 0-0.
Yeah.
Gilmore's been booked.
Aston Villa have a throw-in right pretty much on in line with the goal. Plenty of stuff's going on, but they're a foul on Matt Target, but the referee's played advantage, and as they enter the box, ball chipped in, goes to the back post where Ollie Watkins retrieves it as he looks to get the ball back into the box. Really entertaining stuff here, as he's got the better as man. He shoots, just wide, just on the tip of the penalty area. The Aston Villa man has a shot and just evades the corner. What a goal that would have been. Played at a really fast pace here at Selhurst Park, and there's definitely going to be more goals as I expected in this game. Oscar, any Southampton attack or luck at Anfield?
Well, Bro's just 1-on-1 with Allison here.
Go on.
Just hit it wide of the post. He looked offside, but it was very, very. Yeah, he was offside. He looked miles offside. The ball came through, just split the Liverpool defence in half, and Brozier was just stood there. But yeah, offside in the end. Should have done better, really. Even though it was offside, still should have put it in the net. But the last few minutes, I have to say, Southampton looked the better team, really. Jota was in a good position, but then lost the ball and committed a foul. Liverpool just got it on the right now. Jota just outside the box. It'll go wide. It's a good ball, but cut out. Southampton got the ball again. That should be a foul. Yeah, so Southampton got another free kick inside their own half. But yeah.
Do you think, Oscar, it was a case of Southampton almost caught Liverpool's defence sleeping in a way?
Oh yeah, just seeing the replay here. Yeah, he stood miles offside. All the Liverpool defence are on the halfway line. He's on the edge of the D. He's on the edge of the sort of circle by the halfway line.
Christ.
So yeah, he was miles offside. But yeah, I mean, Liverpool, their midfield's getting a little bit sort of undone. Southampton's quick passing, because we're playing three up front. The strikers just sort of dropping in, receiving the balls, and we're sort of we're having a little bit of possession in their half, really. So
well, hopefully Southampton can build on that. But it's getting a bit lively at Selhurst Park. A couple of bookings out. There's a flying challenge in, which was given a booking and a free kick. And Zaha is moaning at the referee. It's just getting a little bit tasty here between the South London and Birmingham sides. Foul on number 31, Leon Bailey, which he's not happy about. Zaha's not happy because he's been booked. So, everybody's complaining like normal. Gary, over to you at Norwich versus Wolves.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes now without a shot, so nothing very exciting going on here. Williams just put Pookie through a little while ago, and he was in a promising position, but his cross was poor, to be honest. Norwich has got a free kick now, a foul on the fullback. That's Aaron's. Yeah, he's just been fouled. But like I said, lots of tackles going on in midfield, lots of effort, lots of endeavour, but no real quality from either side at the moment. It's still 0-0, as I said. No shots for 15 minutes. I'm just waiting for a shot. You guys seem to have the better games, I'm afraid.
Oh dear. That's not ideal, but everything's heating up here just inside 30 minutes as Zaha has been given a yellow card for a tackle on Leon Bailey as Emi Martinez goes out to take the free kick well out of his box, to be fair, on the right-hand side. So Aston Villa are sending men up to try and double their lead as Martinez lost the ball down, header won by Crystal Palace, but it's won back by number 41 for Aston Villa down that side, and that has gone out for either a throw-in or a corner to Aston Villa. Not quite sure. I think it's a throw-in, but yeah, throw-in to Aston Villa, right down deep into Crystal
Dangerous
Palace.
free kick for Norwich. So Neves
Go on, Gary.
Neves just been brought down. Norwich player on the edge of the box. So who's taking that kick? Number 11. Who's that? That is Norwich.
I don't know. Let me have a look. Let me get
Rashuka,
the
number
team up.
17. Sorry, Rashuka's taking it. He's a long way out. Takes his free kick now. Wide. It's the first shot I've seen for 15 minutes. So excuse my excitement. So that's the first one I've seen. But it's just sailed wide of the post.
Well, there we go. There are fouls absolutely everywhere, flying everywhere at Selhurst Park. Another one as Aston Villa to put the ball into the box. They swing it in. Oh, Aston Villa man got his head on it, but it's over the bar, and it's not looking good. Yeah, just seen that. Not looking good. Explain to us what has happened. I've just seen 2-0 on my phone. It's Liverpool 2, Southampton 0. Oscar, what's happened?
Yeah, Salah had some good work down the right, and again, Jota's had another one on an absolute plate. Put it on a plate, he couldn't miss. Open goal, a couple of yards out. It was Lianco took a heavy touch, went to Alexander-Arnold, then Salah played it. He played it to Salah. He went back to Henderson, and then that's poor defending, really. Salah shouldn't be in that position. Salah being played onside by Lianco and Bednarek there. He was completely unmarked and put a cross in, and Jota was waiting there completely free at the back post and just tapped it in. So, yeah, 2-0 Liverpool. Goals very, very similar. Both tap-ins, both from Jota. So, they just...
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah. There was... Southampton claimed handball, but no. So, yeah, 2-0. I expect there'll be a few more goals as well. So, Jota on a hat-trick.
Did we? Nothing came of the good spell for Southampton, and everything's just been broken on the 33rd minute. I think all plans and hopes to get to half time still in the game.
Yeah, just yeah. If we can keep it at 2-0 at half time, then I think all in all that'd be not bad, because I was seeing a lot of people were predicting another 9-0 in this game.
Dear.
So
you know it's bad. You know it's bad when your own fans are predicting you to lose 9-0.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Crikey, but yeah, I think I've got the best of the games here, despite only one goal at Selhurst Park, as Aston Villa once again coming forward as they definitely look on top. But I think that's Watkins has slipped over, and nearly an opening there for the mighty Crystal Palace. I think we've got a next guest on it. Unfortunately, Oscar, he's a Liverpool fan.
Come on. Oh, he's a Saints fan. Oh, sorry, Oscar. I didn't mean to ruin your day.
Liverpool 2, Southampton 0. Ollie, just over half an hour in. It's all going well for the Reds.
Yeah, we're on fire at the moment. Seem to have learnt our lesson, I think, against the West Ham defeat. I think we're coming back strong. Great result at Arsenal last weekend. Manny on fire, Salah's back on fire. So yeah, onwards and upwards. Let's keep it going.
Definitely. Just at Selhurst Park, there is a corner once again for Aston Villa, and Torre Mings and Esri Konsa go up to try and get their nut on this. Gary, anything happening at the riveting game at Carrow Road?
Nothing at all.
How's Aston Villa playing, Jay? Oh, sorry, who's talking?
No, carry on. Nothing. Just
yeah.
talk about it.
It's been a good game. Aston Villa have definitely been on top. To be fair, Crystal Palace were on top until Aston Villa got a goal. But then, since the goal for about 15-20 minutes, it's been all Aston Villa. So that goal definitely gave them the confidence. And there hasn't been much attacking wise out of Crystal Palace since their good start to the game, which is slightly disappointing. But there's another foul in there. Honestly, the amount of fouls in this game must be some sort of record. Checo Kuyate committing a foul on John McGinn. Your final score prediction, Ollie, for Liverpool versus Southampton?
4-0.
Oscar, is that being generous?
Possibly. I can 100% see that happening. and it could even be 4-0 by half time. They had another chance about a minute ago, but then squandered really. Poor pass. Another one here. Mane's on the left. Can he put a cross in? Yeah, cross comes in. Henderson back to Jota. Oh, that was a golden chance for his hat trick there. Henderson just into Jota. He was just on the edge of the 6-yard box, but it was an awkward height for him. Really, he couldn't really do anything with it. Having a look at it here. Yeah, good block as well. So, but they'll have a corner now, and might be the third goal. So, but they look really dangerous every time Liverpool come forward. They look like they're going to score. So,
don't be ashamed of losing to a big club like that, Oscar. That's not your worries this season. Trust me.
I'd be happy. I'd be pretty happy with 4-0, to be fair, as long as it's not something like 7
That's
or 8.
one way to look at it. That's one way to look at it.
Is that another one? Yes. Big deflection. Thiago 3-0. Shot from the
3-0.
other side, and the other side of the box. Had a big deflection. Sent McCarthy the wrong way. Rocketed in top corner. Don't know who it came off, but yeah. So that's 3-0, and still about 8 minutes left of the first half. So just seeing that again.
Oscar, I would like to apologise when I doubted your pessimism.
Yeah,
Could be 5.
Did it? Oh, I don't think it deflected. That's poor from McCarthy. Actually, you should save that. I think.
Was that Thiago? Was that from Thiago?
It was. Oh no, it did take a deflection. It was heading top right, and then just sort of, it took a big deflection, went roof of the net, left hand side of the goal. So, yeah, I don't think he was saving that though. Really. So even if it hadn't taken a deflection, he hit it so hard.
Do you think Thiago's claiming that one?
Yeah, I think it looked on target. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think that'll be given an own goal. Yeah. So
he's on fire at the moment, isn't he?
Thiago. Yeah, Thiago's got the goal. They might change it later, but for now, it's Thiago's goal. So
Yeah.
not going well.
He's looking good at the moment, isn't he, Thiago? He's on fire.
Yeah. Trev Tube, hope you are well. Liverpool could be 7-0. You made that when it was 2-0, so maybe 8-0 was your prediction now, Trev Tube. Who knows? Who knows what could happen? But at Selhurst Park, Crystal Palace just knocking it around at the back, a diagonal ball across to I think that's James McArthur there. Somebody, I don't know. Ball lofted over the top, easily headed away from Tyrone Mings. Anything that's came at Aston Villa since the goal has been poor from Crystal Palace, to be honest with you. The home support will not be happy with their first half performance as Aston Villa once again go forward down the right-hand side with Matty Cash, who tries a through ball to get Ollie Watkins, but well intercepted by James Tompkins. As there's really end-to-end stuff here as Crystal Palace coming down the right-hand side with Olsey, who cuts inside and tries to get it through to Benteke and easily swept up by the Aston Villa goalkeeper, Emi Martinez. All right then. Ollie, I'll let you go. If you come back at half-time, we will have a chat then. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit, Jake, all right?
Cheers,
okay,
Ollie.
Bye, mate.
Okay, let's have a little look at that. Is the wrong scores. There are the scores currently as we are 5 minutes away from half time. Crystal Palace 0, Aston Villa 1, Liverpool 3, Southampton 0. And Gary, let's go to you with Norwich 0, Wolves 0. Anything at all?
So the graveyard slot on Match of the Day is filled for sure. I mean, how the editor will get any highlights out of this, I have no idea. So I've just looked at the official match stats. Shots on goal, Norwich 0. Shots on goal, Wolves 0. I say no more, Jake. Back to you.
Okay, let's hope for more quality football for Gary in the second half to discuss. Let's hope, as we are just trying to approach half-time, as we are 41 minutes in at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace have the ball. Crystal Palace have had the majority of the possession in the last 5 minutes, but they're just not being clinical enough. But Gallagher on the right-hand side, looking to get a ball into the box, passes it back to Olsey, number 7, infield to number 4. He's intercepted really, really well there, and it's 2v1 with Ollie Watkins passes it back, and they've passed it back into midfield, which gives Crystal Palace an opportunity to go forward. But here we go, a 2v1 Benteke versus two centre-backs. Benteke goes through, he goes all the way. That's fantastic defender from Tyrone Mings. It looked like Tyrone Mings is going absolutely ballistic at his players, but it looked like Christian Benteke nearly went through two players there. But firstly, well intercepted, back again from Benteke. He goes through two players, but Tyrone Mings gets back and defends really, really well, uses his strength, and doesn't allow Benteke a shot on goal. Over to you, Oscar, at Anfield with Liverpool Southampton.
Yeah, Liverpool just attacking again. Saints just got the ball back. Played the ball down the line. That's Adam Armstrong on the left. Tried to play the ball for Shea Adams, but they poked out for a corner. Oh dear, that is. Alisson tried to save it from being a corner and nearly played it straight to Shea Adams, but Southampton got the ball now. Just got the long ball over to the left and just got a throw in now. But Liverpool had another couple of chances, but just couldn't find the final ball. But it could be 5-6-0 now, the way they're playing, I think. So, but Southampton, we got the ball in their half at the moment, so which is a first.
Obviously, Gary.
I've seen some action. So a poor back pass was intercepted by Jimenez, who shot was blocked by the keeper, and it came out to number 28, who's number 28, Hwang, and the shot was blocked and saved. So that's the first shot on target I've seen today by Wolves, and that came from a mistake from Norwich.
The game is at a halt here because the ball was brought into the bottom corner from Crystal Palace, and Emi Martinez got the ball and he got one of his fellow defenders as well. But it looks like the game is about to get back underway with just under 3 minutes left of this first half, with Crystal Palace currently trailing at home 1-0 to Aston Villa. And to be fair, since the goal has been a well-deserved lead from Aston Villa. They coped and they absorbed the pressure from Crystal Palace in the first 20 really well, and they capitalised when they got a chance, and they've been on top ever since. But the question is, can Crystal Palace get back into this game? Because I feel if they do get back into this game at 1-1, it's going to be a very entertaining second half, because it's been very good. Yet another foul committed by Wilfried Zaha and Ezri Konsa there. Fouls galore, shots on targets galore. Not quite what's happened at Carrow Road, but the big question is, Gary, was it as bad as the first half last Saturday at Molineux?
This is worse, Jake. This is worse.
Oh God! I feel for you.
Cool. I mean, they just replayed that chance again. So there was a short back pass, and the keeper did well to intercept Jimenez. The ball rolled out to Wang, who's about 30 yards out, and he tried to side foot the ball into the net, almost passed it. It went straight at Krul, who blocked the shot. So that's my first shot on target of the game after 43 minutes.
Yeah. Oscar, question. Has Adam Armstrong lived up to your expectations when you signed him?
Well, that's a tricky one, really, because I think there are a few. Is that Adam Armstrong? Here he is in the box now. Great save from Alisson. He got down very quickly there. It was going to bury into the bottom corner there, but so good attack for Southampton. Yeah, Shea Adams played a lovely ball to Brozier, who put the cross in, and Adam Armstrong, he did well there. Alisson made a very good save though. But I think some people expected him to score a lot, which I didn't really. I thought he'd be another Shea Adams, someone who'd sort of play very well alongside an Ings, who obviously we didn't have. But Liverpool on the counter is 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Salah's got the ball. That's a terrible ball in. There were two in the middle, completely unmarked, and he put a terrible ball in. But I think Adam Armstrong is like Shea Adams, really. He scored a lot of goals in the Championship, did very well in there, but he's just not a Premier League goal-scoring striker. He's fast, he's quite nippy, but I just don't think he's got enough goals in him in a Premier League season, really. But he has been, the past few games, he has been good though. He's had a goal and a couple of assists, so he's in good form. But overall, he's not going to be a 20-30 goals a season striker. Someone like Ings was. Yeah.
Which is quite nice for us because we were heavily linked with him in the summer. But everything is happening oh my lordy lord, everything is happening at Selhurst Park. A couple of minutes ago there was a penalty appeal from Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins was adamant it was a penalty. It was 50-50. Crystal Palace went up the other end and had a decent chance, but it's come back. The ball was put into the box from a deflected shot. James Tompkins left it for the keeper. The keeper didn't get there. Let's have a look. So the ball was put into the box. Tompkins left it, and then Gaeta didn't get to it. And if only there would have been an Aston Villa man there just to tap it in, it would have been 2-0. But Danny Ward managed to get himself there. We are 1 minute into our 3 minutes added time here, as there's a corner for Aston Villa, taken by Ashley Young. The ball goes into the box, and this time it's well taken from Gaeta. But here we go, end-to-end stuff. Zaha tries to get the ball at the other end from the kick from Gaeta, but he's not getting it. And Crystal Palace and Aston Villa are just knocking it around at the back. Gary, Norwich Wolves, anything happening? The last time we will go to
just
you.
before
half-time.
First bit of action from Norwich. Max Aarons did very well on the right-hand side. Cut inside, played a nice 1-2 with Rupp, who's come on as a substitute for Norman, who went off injured. So he found himself in a very good position in the box, had a shot and the keeper saved it. So good chance by Norwich. But it's going to be 0-0. Just approaching half-time. I think the referee's just about to blow up. He is now, 0-0. Half-time.
There we go. It's finished at Carrow Road. Norwich 0, Wolves 0 for the first half. Oscar, any final action in the first half in the game at Anfield?
No. Just went out for a goal kick in the end. Liverpool were sort of a lot of people in and around the box, but then another poor ball really, and just dribbled out for a goal kick, and that's half time. But yeah, overall good half for Liverpool. Not great from a Saints perspective, but it could have been worse. Definitely could have been a lot worse. So 50-50 going into the second half really.
Yeah, there's about a minute left of added time here at Selhurst Park, and this is I've probably picked the best game to watch here. Sorry, Gary. But it really has been end-to-end stuff as a ball's lobbed from a corner, trying to get it upfield for Aston Villa. And there we go, the half-time whistle has blown at Selhurst Park, and it's Crystal Palace 0, Aston Villa 1. Steven Gerrard is currently the happier of the two managers, that's for sure. Patrick Vieira will definitely have words to say in the dressing room at halftime because he will not be impressed with his performance from his players in red and blue. Right then, let's go to a halftime update. Matty Cash is still trying to argue for that penalty decision about 10 minutes ago for Aston Villa, but he's not going to get it now. The second half will be on fire for you, Gary.
Hope so. Can't be a lot worse.
Yeah, so just to give the lads a bit of a break, I'm going to go through the halftime results around the ground. So the Championship, it's Birmingham 0, Blackpool 0, Bournemouth 1, Coventry 0, Huddersfield 0, Middlesbrough 2, Hull 1, Millwall 1, Luton 0, Cardiff 1, Peterborough 0, Barnsley 0, Stoke 0, Blackburn 0, and Swansea 1, Reading 2. And it was Andy Carroll who got the goal. On the 30th minute, Andy Carroll got the goal from a Danny Drinkwater. Who remembers him? Danny Drinkwater assist. Oh, that's class. On the half-hour mark, Andy Carroll nods at home. Gary, your thoughts on that full West Ham player getting back in with the goals?
I'm pleased for him. I'm really pleased for him. I always liked him at West Ham. He's obviously the most injury-prone forward we've ever had, but apart from Kieran Dyer. But he just, good luck to him. I'm pleased he scored. No doubt it was a towering header at the back post.
Probably.
So, I mean, he's virtually unplayable, as you know, Jake, in the air. Virtually unplayable when he's on his game. But he's just permanently injured. As you know.
Oh, he is, yeah. But
there
we go. That's the biggest cheer of the day so far. That's how not very good the football has been in terms of the Southampton game for Oscar, the Norwich game for Gary. My game's been good, but not much to cheer about. Let's continue on with League One because why not? So AFC Wimbledon 0, Fleetwood 1. Bolton 1, Cheltenham 2, Burton 0, Doncaster 0, Cambridge 1, Sunderland 2, Gillingham 0, Portsmouth 0, Morecambe 0, MK Dons 2, Oxford 0, Rotherham 0, Plymouth 1, Wigan 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Wickham 1, Shrewsbury 0, Charlton 0, and Lincoln 0, Accrington Stanley 0. 38 minutes into that game. Let's go League Two as well. Why not? Let's get a bit of League Two action in. As it is Carlisle 0, Walsall 0, 6 minutes deep into added time there. Crawley 0, Mansfield 1, Forest Green Rovers 1, Bristol Rovers 0. Bristol Rovers are currently trailing in a West Country derby there. Northampton 1, Leyton Orient 0, Port Vale 1, Hartlepool 0, Rochdale 0, Exeter 0, Salford 1, Oldham 1, Scunthorpe 1, Bradford 0, Sutton 1, Barrow 0, and Swindon 0, Harrogate 1. There we go. That is that's what's happening around the grounds. Let's just take some comments quickly. Afternoon, Luke. I hope you are. Jeff Stelling is looking well. Thank you very much. Dear Lord, remember the Andy Carroll days. But we've got a bit of non-league action here. We're just trying to get some reception whilst we do with that. We've got our new West Ham Unofficial mugs out, which I'm going to drink out of now with a little bit of a break because West Ham are massive. Okie dokie. So it is, of course, half time. Let's see. James, are you here? James is at the Yeovil game, I do believe. Hello, James, you okay?
How you guys doing? All good? Yeah, thank you.
Not bad at all. Right, what's happening? Who are Yeovil taking on? And what is the score at the moment?
So they're playing Dover. I'm losing 1-0. I missed the goal. I turned off a bit late. But apparently it was quite a bad one.
Yeah. So not positive, you'd say, for Yeovil then. Is there any hope for the second half to get a result, do you think?
Hopefully a little bit. Dover are bottom of the league right now, so Yeovil are chasing for playoffs. Hopefully there might be a little push, but at this rate, doesn't look like it's a lot.
Yeah, well, it looks cold. Let's hope it won't be so cold up in the top tier in Manchester tomorrow, James. But thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow, nice and early. Yeah. I can't lie, it's very early, but thank you very much. And yeah, I will speak to you tomorrow. Hopefully, Yeovil get the result that we need.
Good early start, but yeah, cheers, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye. There we go. See, there's a bit of non-league coverage for you there. Wish James luck on his wish James luck on his Arctic exploration from me, Jake. I hope he's not out there because we take because we're all going in the minibus. It's not a minibus to Manchester City tomorrow. But hope Newcastle go down with that. I think we all do, to be fair. Massive game on Tuesday against Norwich, that's for sure. Be a bit nippy up there tomorrow. It will be. Sure. Right then, let's go. And Gary, why not talk about this Norwich Wolves game for a little bit longer? Let me take a little bit of a break and fire away.
Okay, so I mean, it's the first time I've watched Norwich this season. I saw Wolves last weekend, obviously, at Molineux against us. They just seem to lack a bit of quality. I mean, they're certainly putting the effort in for Dean Smith. There's a lot of tackles flying in, and they're trying hard. But Max Aaron looks nice on the right-hand side. Pukki, in my eyes, is not a Premier League forward. He hasn't got enough pace to travel any decent defenders. Other than that, Gilmore's trying to get his foot on the ball, but he's been outplayed by Neves. So it's going to be tough for Norwich. I mean, they could score on a break, but I still think Wolves could probably sneak this if they start to just add a bit of quality to their game, as they did last week against us, Jake. They just need to calm themselves down and open up Norwich, because I think the game's there to be won for them. But both need to improve in the second half if they're going to win the game, because it's not the best. As I said, it's a guaranteed last spot match of the day, for sure.
Yeah. I will be brass monkeys at Stupid O'Clock tomorrow for the Cox boys. Yeah, at +5 start. To be honest, Luke, I've heard of the saying, but I'm gonna be honest, I've got no idea what brass monkeys mean, and I'm sorry, I don't understand that saying. Gary, do you understand that saying?
I do understand it, yeah. 'Cause I'm an old man, so I've heard it all before.
So, what is that then? So what's that mean for people that don't know, like me?
It basically means it's very cold. Brass monkeys means, it's cold enough to make a how can I put this, not without being crude.
Well,
Certain part of your anatomy not get too, it'll be cold for a certain part of your anatomy, shall we say.
well, yeah. It will be +5. Luke, you are a member, so maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you might get a little video. I'll tell you what, tomorrow I'm going to go to all of the channel members, not just the top ones, because I know, Luke, that you'll want tomorrow before the game is a little cheeky video from me. So I'm going to do my normal Matchday Natter members video that I do usually for the top tier members before the game. I'm going to do that in the car at about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, ready to upload when we get to the services. Luke, as a surprise, I will put it public for you to see on the membership page as well, because I know that's all you've ever wanted, and it's an early Christmas present for you, Luke. Right, Oscar, Liverpool 3, Saints 0. Fire away.
Right. So stats have just popped up. Liverpool have had 63% possession and 3 shots on target, and they're 3-0 up. So they've, after a little bit of sort of 5-10 minutes of Southampton pressure on about 10 after the Liverpool goal, it's been all Liverpool really. They've had a lot of sort of half chances, areas where they're getting in and around the box and then just can't deliver quality. Southampton, we've had 1 shot on target, good shot from Adam Armstrong. Alisson had to make a good save, but straight after that they canted from the corner and nearly scored again. So it's not as bad as it could be, but it's not brilliant.
Come on, Oscar, can you win the second half? Can Saints win the second half?
We might be able to scrape 0-0 if we can park the bus, which I don't think we'll do. So I reckon it will end. I'm saying 5-0 and maybe 5-1.
Maybe 5-1. Right, what we're going to do, if Southampton score in this second half, Gary, I want you to celebrate like West Ham have just scored. I'll celebrate like West Ham have just scored. And Oscar, you've got to celebrate like you've just scored the winner, all right?
Can I run off screen, Jake, and do a knee slide across my lounge?
Of course. If that's all you've ever wanted to do on live YouTube, I will let you do that, of course. But this is what's just going around on Twitter. Big Andy Carroll has scored for Reading. He's back, baby.
Yeah.
Highlight of Soccer Saturday on West Ham Unofficial. It's got to be. It's got to be Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll, yeah. We need a Saints goal because, trust me, I won't hold back. Oscar hopefully won't hold back, and neither will Gary with his knee slides on his lovely living room. Right, let's bring Ollie back in before we get the second half underway. Ollie, it is currently, let me get the score up for you, because it is Liverpool 3, Saints 0. What are you thinking?
Thinking absolutely brilliant. Yeah, great result, great way to get back from the defeat at West Ham. So yeah, onwards and upwards. Let's see if we can go and win the league. Come on. We're still in with a chance. We're with a chance.
Not going to happen.
No. I still think Chelsea. My money's on Chelsea, but
I think so.
You know,
Chelsea
you never know.
Yeah.
There we go. Ollie, how many goals? Right, let's do goal bingo. How many goals are we going to see from Liverpool in the second half?
I'd like to say another 3 or 4, but I reckon 1 more.
Who are Liverpool playing on Wednesday, Ollie? Have they got a big game on Wednesday?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
So might start
Champions League?
No, it's not. It's Premier League in the week.
I'm not sure.
Everton, 8:15.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah,
You might rest a few
Everton
players in
went
the second half. Then.
Merseyside derby. Oh, hello. Here we go. Right. Oscar, here we go. Right. Oscar is really confident with his second half. He's gone and he's put his Southampton shirt on because he believes in the team.
You got the yellow away shirt on. We're gonna need something special if we're gonna even score a goal in the second half or even keep it to 1. So yeah. They're just going through our minimal chances so far this half. But yeah, so they're having to go through even the ones where it went up for a throw in on the halfway line. So there's not many chances we've had so far, really.
As you can see, Oscar is seeing a massive amount of support here for Southampton. He believes, I believe, Gary believes, everybody believes. Even Ollie might believe that Southampton might get a go in this second half. Who knows?
Oh,
You never know.
that's interesting. Wow. Well, we've brought our centre back off. Bednarek's come off, and Redmond's come on, as well as Nathan Teller. So 2 attacking substitutions.
Yes.
I don't know who Teller's come off for. So even though we're 3-0 down, we're coming out in the second half with what I'd cautiously call intent. Yeah, I don't know who Teller's come off for yet, but Redmond. So yeah, a winger / striker for a centre back can only be positive. So
here we go. It's happening. Gary, Ollie, Oscar, it's happening. There's going to be a Saints goal in the second half, and we're going to go mental. I will drink to that.
So, how would you say Stevie G's looking at what Aston Villa looking then, Jake, after only a week or 2 in charge? Are they looking a bit more solid?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really talked about my games, but honestly, they're just leaving the tunnel for the second half. I think it started. When was the goal? Because just before the goal, it was all Crystal Palace, and then the goal came out of absolutely nowhere. The first 15 minutes was all Crystal Palace. Then Aston Villa pop up with a goal, and ever since then, for the other half an hour of this game, it's just been all Aston Villa, and they cope with the pressure in the first little quarter of the game really well, and after that, they scored, and their confidence levels have gone from here all the way up to here. They've played really well. I'm sure Steven Gerrard will be very much impressed, and maybe, just maybe, Patrick Vieira's team talk in half-time might have inspired the Crystal Palace lads to come out in the second half and get a result. Right then, has it kicked off at Carrow Road, Gary?
Norwich are enjoying a great spell of possession because Wolves haven't come out yet, so they're just passing it amongst themselves, which is good. Good to see they can pass to each other.
So Gary, is that they're passing it around to each other in their own half? Is that like as much entertainment as you've had in this game?
I think it's the main highlight on Match of the Day tonight. You'll see that.
What's the score there at the moment? Norwich
it's
game.
0-0.
Still
0-0.
I think it might be 0-0 if we played till Christmas Day, the way if they play it like they did the first half. But let's hope the second half they've all had some drug-induced tea, and they all run around like in a mad frenzy in the second half and score lots of goals.
Well, see, we've said it, we've called it. I'm going to call it now. It's going to be relatively entertaining at Carrow Road in the second half, and Southampton are going to score.
Yeah,
I'm going to say Andy Carroll's going to score a hat trick, Jake.
Yeah, even better. Let's put we're not betting or anything, but that's the treble. Andy Carroll's going to score a hat trick. The game at Carrow Road's going to get better, and there's going to be a goal for Southampton. Come on, we've got to complete at least one of these objectives in the second half. That is our objective, to make this dull soccer Saturday a little bit more entertaining.
What's the most likely of those 3 happening, do we reckon?
Saints to score.
Yeah, come on, the Saints.
See, I obviously haven't watched this Norwich Wolves game, but Andy Carroll scoring a hat trick, I think would be something
long
quite
shot.
special. And so would Southampton scoring, and by the sounds of it, so would the Norwich game getting better. So
well, exactly. So it's all long.
I guarantee the Match of the Day highlights for the first half will be no more than a minute long. if you take out the introduction of the teams.
Right, I'm going to keep my eye on my phone and keep my eye on what's happening at Reading, because I believe there's going to be some more goals in this game. It's kicked off. Well, we're 50 seconds into it at Reading, so come on, you Andy Carroll. Let's take some comments before we get back into commentary in this second half. Yeah, it could be a day for a hot chocolate up in Manchester tomorrow, I think so. 5:30 will be a summer's day. Christ. That's the one thing I'm not looking forward to tomorrow, being woken up at 5:30. I can't lie. We need a Saints goal, that's for sure. As Oscar says, thought he had that familiar look of resignation.
But yeah, it looks like Saints have gone back to their normal 4-4-2. So yeah, Shay Adams came off for Teller, so it looks like Teller and Nick Redmond will be out wide, and we're gonna have Brozier and Adam Armstrong up front, and go back to a flat four at the back. So yeah, Salah's just attacking, plays the ball to Henderson. Henderson puts a cross in, puts it out for a throw in. But yeah, it's been about 4 minutes in, and I'd say Southampton have had most of the possession probably for 4 minutes. But yeah, so that's Liverpool's first real attack. So
Come on, it's looking positive for the Saints. Come on, you Saints. It's happening. It's happening. We are getting one of these objectives done. Zuma, hopefully we'll see him tomorrow. Poor lad, Rich. I know many Saints fans never smiling. Well, Oscar's to the bright side of this, and I respect it. Saints win 4-3. You heard it here first. I wonder what the odds are for 4-3 Southampton now.
very, very slim.
Yeah.
Be a millionaire.
Froome are 1 up. There we go. Good old
Yeah.
Froome. That is good to see. Right then, let's see what's going on at Selhurst Park. We are just coming up to approaching the 48th minute. Crystal Palace are in possession in their own half. Let's see whether the halftime team top from Vieira give them a kick up the backside and see whether they can make this game a tad more entertaining. Let's add an objective to that. Is that we're going to see at least, I reckon, at least two more goals in this second half at Selhurst Park. So 4 objectives. The 4 objectives are Southampton scoring, Andy Carroll hat-trick, 2 more goals at Selhurst Park. And what was the other one?
Something to happen here.
Oh yeah, something to happen at Norwich Wolves. Is anything happening, Gary?
Well, the first minute of the second half, Wolves attacked. A beautiful run down the left, and pulled it back to Jimenez, who just headed it back across goal to nobody in particular. But that's the first positive sign of intent from Wolves in the second half. Since then, it's been a bit of a midfield melee, as it has been most of the game. Norwich now attacking, cross cleared from the back. So it looks same as first half, lots of effort. So let's hope we get a bit of quality as well this half to see some goal-mouth action at least.
And we're not in half-time entertainment here, but I've just seen the celebration that they did when Andy Carroll scored. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Spot Andy Carroll.
Oh yeah, at the front.
Row. Hang on. Is that the corner flag?
I was at the front.
Corner flag. Oh my god, that is taking them. Like, that's class. That is
He's had about 5 years to practice that routine since his last goal.
Exactly. Yeah. But there we go. Hats off to him. Let's have the first look and see whether he scored again in the second half. Ball into the box though for Aston Villa.
It's 4.
Oh dear.
It's not 4, is it?
I don't know who it was. I think it's Van Dijk. Yeah, Mane had a beautiful shot outside the box from, and then got the corner from it. And but yeah, it's Van Dijk. It's Van Dijk. So
oh dear.
yeah, let's have a look at here on the replay. So corner came in from Alexander-Arnold. Oh, dropped to Van Dijk, and he hammered it in. He hammered it in with his volleyed it sort of. Or was it on the on the half volley? Just hammered it. McCarthy should do better there. It went straight through his legs. He's got to do better there, really. But
there's a goal. There's a goal at the Swansea Stadium. There's been 2 goals. There's been a goal for Swansea, and then Reading have gone back up the other end. As you can see, it says goal in the 50th minute. We're waiting to see who scored it. Come on, please. Come on.
Carroll, surely.
I'm just waiting. The tension just before we let Ollie go and we let Ollie talk about the fourth goal for Liverpool. The tension. We've got to wait to see who scored at the Hang on, it's called the Swansea.com Stadium nowadays. Fair enough, but not the Liberty. Yeah, Swansea.com Stadium. Come on, Flash Score. Come on. Who is it? So basically, the second half kicked off. In the 49th minute, Swansea went and scored to make it 2-2. No, it was Danny Drinkwater. No.
Danny Drinkwater, it's like 2013 all over again.
Blimey now. So Danny Drinkwater assisted Andy Carroll, and now Drinkwater's got on the score sheet himself. Blimey now. That was a chance to early on in this half get it done.
Hella. You've got to put it in the box. Adam Armstrong. Oh.
No.
Oh, he was. Oh, he's got to score that. Teller had a run down the right. He put it on the box, and Kanate sliding across blocked it. And then Allison made a good save on the rebound.
Everything's going to pot here. We had a chance in 2 minutes to get on our way to do 2 blinking objectives. But Ollie, are you watching the game? Would you like us to send you a link to a game to watch?
Yeah, if you can, I can't. I'm trying to get. I got nothing in my email though.
Okie dokie, I will. Just hold tight. If you just want to, I will give you a choice of games. What do you want to watch? What is going on? You can watch Huddersfield, Middlesbrough. Oh, got yeah. Right. And the games up for grabs are Huddersfield, Middlesbrough. That's the only game they're shown in the Championship. Or there's a bit of Scottish football. There's it's up to you. Do you want Huddersfield Middlesbrough Championship game, Ollie?
Yeah, go on then. I'll have that one.
All right, I will just send you over the link to that game. Perfect. All right. Right, talk about Liverpool have scored again. Ollie, thoughts on that?
5-0.
Oh no, 4-0.
Oh, 4, the Van Dijk one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on fire, aren't they? I wish I was watching it. I haven't got. Yeah, no, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Van Dijk, wow, he is the best centre half in the world.
No, he's not.
And he came from Southampton as well. Well, sort of. But
Craig Dawson.
He's class. He is class.
You know. Well done, Gary. You got him in there, Craig Dawson. Right then, over to you, Gary. At Cara Robot, I sent a link to.
Bit of action at last. So Rashida went down the wing and got fouled by Samida, who got booked. Norwich then fired the free kick in, and then a bit of goalmouth ping pong, and the ball's deflected wide for a corner. Norwich now have a corner to be taken by Billy Gilmore. So he's taking the corner now, and comes to nothing, I'm afraid. 0-0.
Comes to nothing. Oh well. Well, you know, there's still a long way to go. There's still a long way to go. Right, I've just sent you over on your email. Not Gary. Ollie, there is over there. Huddersfield, Middlesbrough. We'll come to you when you get that game up and going. Right, let's have a look at some of your comments. Kieran, good day, young Drake, at 2:15 a.m. over in Australia. Hope you are well, Kieran. 2:15 a.m, my man.
2:15, fair play, Kieran.
Comment of the day. How the hell have you got someone to watch Norwich versus Wolves? I hope he's on top dollar.
£1,000 an hour.
Contract negotiations after. The Andy Carroll days are giving me sleepless nights. Genuine question for Oscar. How long will Ralph Hasenhüttl last? Okay today, but losing to Norwich needs to pick some points up ASAP, in my opinion. Oscar?
I'd say, I think we've been through worse runs than this. At the back end of last season, we were woeful. But I like Ralph as a manager. I hope he stays. I think the style of football we play is nice and much better than the managers we had before, like Puel and Pellegrino, who were very dull football. So, a lot of fans I know like him. I hope he stays. I I mean, the Norwich loss, that was just poor. I don't think we deserved to lose that, really. I just don't. But we just weren't good enough in the second half for that game. But I think, yeah, I'd like to see him stay, and I think the board have faith in him that he can that he can provide results because I don't think we shouldn't go down really. I reckon if we can get mid-table, that's pretty good. But the problem at the moment, we just can't score, so it's a real problem really. So we have the second fewest goals scored in the Premier League, so not good at the moment. But I think he should be all right.
Yeah. Ollie, have you managed to get Huddersfield Middlesbrough up and running?
Yeah, I have got it. Yeah.
Cool. So we will come to you in that game in just a second. What's the score though?
2-0 Middlesbrough.
Ooh. So we will let you watch that game for a couple of minutes, and then we will get cracking. Kieran says all good. Doing some bits with Peach. Kieran, do you do Football Unfocused with on West Ham Random? Is that you? Is it? I don't know. Let us know. Huddersfield versus Borough, El Mexico. Oh, definitely. Bowen's on fire. You know the rest, Max. We'll sing it tomorrow. Bowen's on fire, and he's Danny Dyer. Thank you very much. Yeah, hope Bowen is having a very quiet day ahead of tomorrow. But let's go over. I'll tell you what. Let's have a look what's going on at Sales Park. I'm not really watching it, to be honest with you. We're just under an hour in as Crystal Palace are knocking it around. Let's see whether it's much the same with Aston Villa on top in the first half, or Crystal Palace can get a foothold in this game. But whilst I watch a bit of this, Ollie, anything happening? What's the vibe at Huddersfield versus Borough?
Huddersfield have got a lot more possession of the ball. They seem to be dominating it quite comfortably in the the first few minutes I've been watching it, but they're not breaking in. They seem to be having trouble getting past Middlesbrough's wing backs. But every time Middlesbrough do get the ball, they look very dangerous on the counter attack. They're much quicker. So hence the reason they probably nicked 2 goals. But that's all I can say at the moment, really.
Yeah, just going to stop you there because there was a fantastic chance here for Crystal Palace. He got past one player, he squared it, and then Matty Cash tried to clear it, and he ricocheted it onto Ezri Konsa. And if only there would have been a Crystal Palace man there just to tap it in, because it was on the goal line. It took Konsa to go back and get it. A bit of luck and a little bit of misfortune as well. But the ball comes into the box. Crystal Palace definitely on top in a couple of minutes I've watched here as they're trying to come forward. But the game is being stopped for a head injury on a Crystal Palace man. Let's go to Anfield with Oscar. Is it still Liverpool 4? Oh, what's happened?
Wow, it's a Southampton corner. Corner comes in. Oh, punched away by Alisson. Romeo heads it back. Ball's up in the air. And Liverpool clear. But just had a big chance again. The ball was sort of in and around the box, and then Adam Armstrong had a go, came off, looped over to Perrault, who tried to fire a ball in, but it was blocked by Canate, I think, yeah, and went out for a corner. But another chance for Saints, and that could have been the goal that we're hoping for, but not sure.
Yeah.
Liverpool just got it, and so that could be no goal kick. Oh, it was offside. So but yeah, it's been pretty even, to be fair, in this second half. Obviously, Liverpool got the goal, but I think it's been pretty even so far, really. Southampton, we've had 3 attempts on target to Liverpool's 5 now. So, yeah, it's definitely closer than the first half.
Yeah, just an update around the grounds. It's Andy Carroll has not got on the score sheet once again yet. He's still got his 1 goal. West Ham, can you give an update on the push? Give me a Peterborough 0, Barnsley 0. It's goalless in that game. A couple of yellow cards, but doesn't look like much is happening at the Peterborough Stadium. It is you. I do swear a lot. Sorry about that. Oscar, a lot of facial expressions. What's going on?
Oh, just I think he might have been offside, but a ball that just escaped Adam Armstrong. If he got there in front of us and he would have been 1-on-1, could have taken it round him. Well, would have had an open net. But yeah, we're knocking on the door to get 1 goal, I'd say, at the moment. So I reckon it's that might have just gone up the chance that we might see a Southampton goal. Because we have been quite lively at the past 10 minutes. So,
Well, what I want, so we've got to rehearse this because I believe a Southampton goal's coming. If there's a goal, if anyone's talking, I don't care. Just shout goal, 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 and Gary will get the nod to go and knee slide around his kitchen. But anything happening at Carrow Road? Are we going to complete an objective with the game there?
It's a little bit better second half. Still nothing really. No keepers had to make a save, but it's starting to open up a little bit more, I guess, as the players are tiring. But it's going a little bit more end to end. But still nothing really. No one's looked like scoring, so it's still 0-0. It'll be 61 minutes gone. 0-0. I mean, it sums up. Wolves got a corner about 5 minutes ago, and rather than put it in the box, they passed it to one player. But then passed it even further back towards the halfway line. They then passed it back towards the person who just passed it to him in the first place. And then passed it to the corner taker. And then put it in the box. So it's just meaningless.
Riveting. Right, let's go over to Huddersfield and see what's happening with Ollie between Huddersfield and Middlesbrough.
It's same old story, really, Jake. Huddersfield have got a lot more possession, but they're not like really penetrating in the final third very much. They seem to be struggling to get past Middlesbrough's defence, and just the same thing really. Middlesbrough are a lot faster up front. Every time they get a break, they look dangerous on the counter attack. So if it stays like this, I can probably see Middlesbrough probably nicking another goal at some point during the game. Stays like this, yeah.
Let's take some questions. You better not be cocky about the weather at the moment, Kieran. It's freezing now. I know it is freezing. You expect cold up north, but not down here. I'll be writing to my MP, so I know we're not used to this. It's definitely not sunny and warm in Somerset, that's for sure. It's dark and dreary and horrible. It is, yeah. I know, Luke. Cliver's already had a go at me. 28 degrees in Australia. Lovely. Peaches in the building. Hope you are well.
Here.
Oh, go on, Gary.
So it's 28 degrees here as well, Fahrenheit.
Oh, yeah. Peach, hope you are well, my man. Hope you are keeping well out of hospital. Hope you aren't drinking too much cider. Okie dokie. Forecast says it'll be max 3 degrees in. Well, that means it's going to be even worse up north, isn't it? Flippin' heck. But let's go over to Selhurst Park and see what is going on there. Just as that refreshes. It's still 1-0, 64 minutes in. Well, every single time I go onto this game, it's Crystal Palace knocking around with it at the back, but they're going forward with Zaha playing it infield. And they force a free kick at a through ball, very wide, and Bente's kept that in just about fantastic from him. I'm not sure whether it went out, but he's kept it in play. Zaha tries to get it, gets dispossessed by Leon Bailey, and Aston Villa are coming forward on the break with a bit of pace. Aston Villa are coming. Watkins down on the left-hand side. And it's dispossessed by Conor Gallagher, and they are going back again. Peach, it says you're connecting, but you're not quite here. If you can hear me, you're not here, so I'm going to kick you out. Cheers, though. Right, there's a sigh of nearly scored there, Oscar. Nearly, what's happening?
Adam Armstrong, he was charging in at goal and just heavy touch. Van Dijk put out for a corner, but it's another corner for Saints. We've had 6 corners now. Absolutely nothing's come of any of them. But You never know. Maybe this time. Corner comes in. Allison punches again. Well, not very convincingly. Ball's back out to Redmond, but that's a terrible piece of play. I don't know what he was trying to do there. And it's back in our own half now. So, yeah, another wasted corner.
Gary, anything going on up north at Carrow Road?
Have a guess.
No.
No, just more, much of the same, really. Like I said, I think it's going to take a mistake or an amazing bit of quality to win this game. Otherwise, it's got 0-0 written all over it. But we'll see. It's there's been 4 bookings, two each. Other than that, nothing much to say. Hopefully, as I said, it'll pick up. 65.5 minutes gone, 0-0 still.
Yeah. Let's have a look and go to Huddersfield. Much of the same, Ollie?
Yeah, pretty dull, really, Jake. And not a lot happening. Just the same way. Middlesbrough had a little half chance, but again, it was nothing on target. So hopefully, hopefully it will liven up in a minute. Something will happen. Yeah.
Hopefully so. And let's have a look, see if there's any more goals instantly going around the grounds. Luton have equalised as they're playing Cardiff. Bournemouth have had a man sent off in their game at Coventry, but they are 2-0 to the good, so they should be okay. Not much is happening in League One. League Two, no instant goals to talk about. Bolton have equalised, however. I know they were trading, so Fogden will be happy because they have equalised there. BBC says Manchester will be 2 degrees at 2 p.m. and raining. Better amend than me, the Coxes. Oh, it better not be. To be fair, we're in the top tier, so we shouldn't get too wet. Oh, hell. Luke, the bearer of good news, as always. Let's head over and see what's going on at Selhurst Park. However, the balls were tried to be lofted over to Leon Bailey, but Crystal Palace win the header as they're coming forward. Every Eze passes to Zaha. Zaha plays it infield to Cheku Kuyate, to Gallagher, out wide to McCarthy. Out wide to MacArthur. Ball into the box, rubbish ball, didn't hit the first man, but somehow it's ended up back at the feet of Olsey again as he passes to Gallagher. Can Gallagher do something magic? Because he seems to be playing well this season. Good little spell here for Crystal Palace, however. And that is Eze dispossessed. And here they come on the break, but a poor pass from Watkins. But they get it back again. Really, really, really entertaining stuff here. But let's go to Anfield. We've got, come on, how long have we got? We've got just over 20 minutes to find a Southampton goal, Oscar.
Yeah, not really looking likely. Liverpool have had a bit more possession and have looked the better team past 5 minutes. But we just had an attack recently, but Perot's attempted cross went straight at Alisson. Liverpool just got the ball in their own half now. Coming out the pitch, tries to play Mane through. McCarthy sweeps nicely. So, but yeah, it's just Romeo gives the ball away. Mane, he's on the edge of the box, tries the return ball to Jota, but it goes out for a corner to Liverpool. Is that a corner? Yeah, I think it is. So, but yeah, Liverpool have looked the better team the past 5 minutes, Jake.
Yeah,
we haven't looked as likely to score as we had in the first sort of 20 minutes of the second half. So I'm not sure, but something might happen, hopefully. Yeah. So
not much is happening in the second half. So let's have 5 minutes away from football and let's speak to this man. Gary, you'll know him.
Who cares, Doc? If it ain't West Ham, I ain't listening, Doc. You're whack, you're whack, you're whack, and you're whack. The only real man in the place right now is J-A-K to the E. All y'all other motherfuckers, whack, whack, whack. All y'all watch is West Ham, man. That's it, man. Put your focus on, Doc. Put your badge on, Doc. It's West Ham to the realest. How you mean?
I see you're back to full fitness, Peach.
You get me? Yo, when I'm back, man. When I'm back, I'm back. I don't want to hear about no Liverpool. I don't know about no other teams, Doc. I'm trying to hear about the Irons. You get me? That's it, done. Yo, y'all are whack, man. Go support your little Shrewsbury Biters, Doc. Trust me, man. How about East London these ways, dog? How you mean?
How are you, Pete? You feeling better?
You think I am?
Well, just about, I think.
Yeah. Now, how you doing, Jake? You good, my man?
Yeah, I'm all right. You confident for the game tomorrow, Man City?
Yo, we're gonna win that, dog. We're gonna win that, man. We're gonna win that, dog. I ain't even playing, man. We're gonna win that. We're gonna have Jesus on the barbecue. We're gonna have De Bruyne on the grill. We're gonna have who else, dog? Who else? Who else would want to roast, dog? Gundugan. We'll have them in the oven, dog. We'll cook some like Gundugan casserole with some like rice and peas and thing, dog. And then like, yo, we could even like what's his name? What's the left back's name? Zinchenko. Yeah, we'll have him on a pate spread with some like nice meats and cheeses, dog. Straight up.
Peach, I'll just stop you there because there's a red card in my game. Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. There's a red card. The red card hasn't actually came up for me yet. I don't know who it's for.
It's for Villa or Palace?
Oh, that's a bad tackle. Flipping out.
Look, who was it for, Jake? Who was it for?
It is for Louise. Is it Douglas Louise? I need to see the replay on this.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Let me put this back.
Is that a Palace player or Villa player?
Villa player. Villa are 1 up, but they're now 1 man down. So this could make this last 20 minutes quite interesting. VAR will have something to say, but let me just have another look at this challenge again when they play it up. Whilst I'm waiting for that, Gary, let's go to you at Carrow Road. Are we going to complete the objective at Carrow Road or not?
Had a very good chance. Played a nice 1-2, got put through. Snatched his shot a little bit and allowed the keeper to make a save. So Norwich is looking more dangerous now. So if I had to pick a winner, I'd say Norwich at the moment. They're piling forward, trying to get the win. They obviously desperately need down the bottom there. But still 0-0, 72 minutes.
There's no way that's a red card. Right, he's right. He's been sent to the monitor. Oh, that's for me. That's not a red card. Peach is gone. For me, that's not a red card.
He's gone to VAR.
Here he goes. He's walking away from the VAR monitor. What's he going to do? He's bringing a player over. He's taking the red card off. And is he going to give him a yellow card? Right, so red card off, yellow card given. Right decision, referee. There was no way that was a red card because I don't think he even barely touched him. His studs were up in a vicious intent, but I don't think he touched him that bad. It definitely wasn't a red card. And right decision, that's why VAR is good. That is why VAR is good, in my opinion.
That's why VAR is good.
Right, let's go to Oscar, who looks like he's full of the joys of a Southampton goal coming in the last 15 minutes.
It's been a bit end to end. We tried a long throw in from basically the corner flag, didn't work at all. Liverpool just got the ball now. They look very comfortable. They're looking no danger whatsoever. Robson switches the play over to Alexander-Arnold, to Salah, who hasn't scored yet, quite surprisingly. Alexander-Arnold got it again to Fabinho, out wide to Salah. Salah, good block. Salisa heads it over. It'll be a Liverpool corner. But, the Saints' goals looking less and less likely now as we're heading to the final 15 minutes, I'm afraid to say.
God, we need to get one of these objectives, and the one I want the most is a Southampton goal. Come on, lads. Believe in you. Absolutely believe in you. Gary might as well have a kip, let's be honest. Gary, would you agree?
I will. I will rerun this tonight and help me sleep.
Oh dear. Any action at all to report on at Carrow Road?
No, like I said, Norwich is trying to push forward, but classic example a minute ago. Aaron did very well to beat the man, but then his cross was so poor, nothing happened. The quality on the final ball and in the final third is really lacking by Norwich, and you can see why they're going to struggle to score goals because they just haven't got that cutting edge needed at this level. So unless they buy someone in January, they're definitely going down.
There we go. Ollie, over to you. What's happening at Huddersfield?
Same old, same old. Huddersfield, they must have had probably sort of 70% possession of the ball, but they just can't finish. They just, final third, they've got nothing. And again, Middlesbrough had one break up the top. Matey swiveled, had a shot on target, but again, nothing come of it. Straight at the keeper. So they still look more likely one to nick another goal. And I reckon it could end up 3-0 Middlesbrough. I reckon. But they're on the attack now.
But we'll see what happens over there.
No,
Let's go over.
Back.
Let's go over to Selhurst. It's a bit of controversy. There's a head injury down. What for the Eberechi Eze, I think that is, went up for a header, and the other player's gone down with a Matt Targett's gone down with a little head injury, I think. Hopefully he is okay. Obviously taking it very seriously at the moment, with all of the head injuries. But at the Swansea.com stadium, Andy Carroll still only got one goal to his name, which is it's quite unfortunate. But there's still a good 15 minutes to go for the big man.
He's probably been taken off, Jake.
Yeah. Well, let's just wait and see what happens there. Let's go around the grounds to see instantly what's happening. Cardiff have just scored their second goal, and they are now leading Luton 2-1. That's an instant goal there. There's a couple of goals just gone in League One. Burton have just doubled their lead against Doncaster to make it 2-0, and Wickham have leveled things up at Sheffield Wednesday to make it Sheffield Wednesday 2, Wickham 2. Let's go to you, Oscar, at Anfield. Anything happening?
Well, Brozier a minute ago took on Fabinho nicely, and then had another really poor ball. Tried the outside of the football into the box to find Adam Armstrong straight at Alisson again. That's the only thing that's really happened in this past 5 minutes. Liverpool on the attack again. Robertson's down the left. He's going to look to play a ball into the middle. Salah. Oh, cleared away. So I'm surprised. I'll be surprised if this remains 4-0. I reckon it'll end 5-0 because Liverpool look like they're going to score another one. I reckon. I think Jota's coming off now, so no hat trick for him. He had a couple of chances, but Jota's coming off, so he won't get his hat trick. Things like Minamino's coming on. So
Minamino scored last week for a cheeky little goal when the game was done. Maybe he will come on and do the same here. Have you been impressed with Southampton in the second half to only concede one, Oscar?
I think so. I think I think the score's probably done the game justice, really. We just haven't played well enough to get anything out of this game. Although we haven't played badly. It obviously could have been a lot worse. We could be 8-0 down at this point. So I don't think we've done too badly, to be fair.
No.
But there's no way. They definitely deserve to win this 100%. So is that nearly a fifth? James Milner on the edge of the box, just scratched to the edge of the post. So but they look like they're going to get another goal here, Liverpool.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. Let's go to Selhurst Park, and Emi Martinez is down after catching the ball. Cheeky little bit of time wasting goal on there as Aston Villa want to get these 3 points desperately, and as does Stephen Gerrard, and of course the 3,000 travelling fans that have made their trip to London. Aston Villa have been good as they come forward here on the counter-attack with John McGinn, who goes back on his goal. Oh, that's got to be a free kick. Oh, controversial there. That, to me, is a free kick on Douglas Luiz, but he was told to get up by the referee. But Edouard's coming forward for Crystal Palace. The ball's into the box on the left-hand side, cut back. Oh, good block interception there from the Crystal Palace man. And once again, it's end-to-end hit at Selhurst Park as the ball comes to Douglas Luiz. As he's running down that right-hand side, can't get the better of number 3 and goes back to Gaeta. Over to you, Ollie. Anything happening?
No, just very slack in the final third from Huddersfield. Otherwise, they are got a lot of possession of the ball. Yeah, that's all I can say really. It's not a very exciting game, to be fair.
Yeah. Cheers, Peach. Thank you very much for coming on. Anything to report at Carrow Road, Gary?
No, I said Norwich still looking like they could maybe sneak one. Rupp's been quite good since he came on in the first half. As I said 10 minutes ago, he set up Pookie for a good chance, and they just showed that again, and he snatched it. And now, just 2 minutes ago, Rashida went down the left-hand side, pulled the ball back for Rupp, and rather than put his foot through it again, he just side-footed it very meekly at the goalkeeper. So it needs to be a bit more clinical. So 0-0, 81 minutes gone.
Yeah. And let's have a little look here. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Thank you very much, Peach, for coming on. Oscar, anything else happening at Anfield?
No, it's been all Liverpool really, Jake. Past a little bit. Alexander Arnold, he's in the box now. Oh, good tackle. But yeah, it's been all Liverpool. And poor clearance. Straight back to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, could that be handball? No, don't look like it. Look like chest. But yeah, it's all Liverpool. They've had all the possession. And yeah, they definitely look like a fifth is coming soon. So I expect this game will end either 4-0 or 5-0. So
Yeah, well, to be fair, you expected it at the start, and Gary didn't believe you. But Gary, do you officially believe Oscar's pessimism now?
I will never doubt you again, Oscar. Please, you tell me anything you like and I'll believe you. The earth is flat. I will listen to you. You are the gospel on this.
There you go. What more could you want? Let's head over to Selhurst Park, and a couple of players are warming up. Aston Villa desperately in need of these 3 points with probably 10 minutes to go, including stoppage time. And Emi Martinez has the ball, looking to waste a little bit more time. Let's have a look if there's any instant goals around the grounds in the Championship and League One. It's still 3-2 to Reading, so there's still no second goal for Andy Carroll. But let's have a look at League One. Big chance for Fleetwood is there, currently 2-1 down to AFC Wimbledon. MK Dons have made it 4-0 to them as they are away from home to Morecambe. Accrington beating Lincoln 1-0. Still goalless at Shrewsbury. Charlton. Listen, Gary, you've watched Norwich Wolves, but you could have been watching Shrewsbury versus Charlton.
I think I would have rather done that, to be honest. I should have watched Froome versus Westbury or whatever they're playing.
Yeah, Froome v Westbury probably would have been a little bit more entertaining, to be honest with you. But you know, we apologise. Let's have a look at the National League, see how well. Get in. We had James on at half time for my local club as well, Yeovil, and they've equalised about 5 minutes ago. So it's 1-1 between them and Dover. James came on half time to give his half time report, so that's nice. As we will head over to Ollie at Huddersfield. What's happening? Oh no! Hang on! Before we go there, Oscar, what's happened?
Oh, it was. We had a free kick, played the ball in, and I don't know who that is. Is that Nathan Teller? A flashing ball across the edge of the box, but no one was there. And we have a corner now, corner to Saints. There's 4 minutes to go. We've had 6 corners so far, absolutely nothing come of them. So here we go.
Was that the golden chance?
Headed away. Oh.
Was that the golden chance?
That'll be our last chance of the match.
Yeah.
So.
Unlucky. Oh well. Ollie, anything happening at Huddersfield?
No, there's not one shot that's been on target. I thought one went to the keeper, went over the bar, but it's been very dull.
Does that sound familiar, Gary?
It does sound really familiar.
Deary me, but
Ollie's got a much more relaxed who's watching it than I have, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, you know, difficult watch for poor old Gary.
I think someone's going to snatch it in the last 5 minutes. I think that's what's going to happen now. 84.
Well, if that happens, it's going to be absolute scenes. Absolute scenes.
It's opening up.
Good. And, you know, to make up for it, if we do this again in a couple of weeks when we play on a Sunday, Gary, then I'll let you have first dibs on a game.
Oh, that'd be great.
So you can pick a game that you think's probably going to have some goals in it, and it'll probably be 0-0 anyway.
Yeah, still be 0-0. Yeah, exactly.
But let's have Selhurst Park. It is still 1-0 to Aston Villa. Aston Villa are coming forward on the left-hand side. Ball back in. Got to shoot, surely. McGinn. Oh, what a goal! Now that is the moment of the day. What a goal to finish things off at Aston Villa. It is Crystal Palace 0, Aston Villa 2. Steven Gerrard is absolutely ecstatic on the touchline, and I can see why the Aston Villa fans are going ballistic. Flares are on the pitch, and that was a well-worked team goal for Aston Villa. And fair play to John McGinn, just outside the penalty area. He coolly, as you like. So it started off the move with Matt Targett down the side. John McGinn passed it back, and then he got the ball back, and then just cool as you like, just outside the box, side-footed it into the top left-hand corner, just inside the post, just breezing the post that came past, and he is ecstatic. That is superb from Aston Villa, as that now looks like they are going to take all 3 points away from South London back to Birmingham, and they will be very happy. Moment of the day, goal of the day, and that was very, very good.
It's a good win. Good win.
Yeah, good win for Villa. Anybody want to mention anything about that game?
Jimenez just had a chance for Wolves. He swiveled in the box and blasted it wide. So still 0-0.
Oscar?
Not really. We have a free kick. Oh, hoof the ball forward. Oh, Brozier got onto the ball and nearly got the ball there, but no. About 30 seconds plus added time to go. So hopefully that was some stupid 6 minutes of added time, but that doesn't look likely. So this game, I think, will end 4-0 Liverpool.
The crowd here are begging the referee not to have any added time.
And so's Gary. Gary's begging for no added time.
The crowd were holding up zeros.
Oh dear. Ollie, you had a gasp there. What happened?
The striker from mid, I think it was Campbell, from Huddersfield, had a half chance, but just lacking a bit of quality on the finish. Went to tip it over the keeper and just went over the bar.
Yeah.
But they've had a corner and it's coming in again. Here it comes and headed out. Just nothing.
Yeah.
We have 2 minutes of added time here.
Yeah.
So.
Time for Saints to score.
Come on, Saints. Come on. After a very dull Soccer Saturday show, this is what we want now. Come on.
Well, we got the ball, so...
Well, that's a good start.
Oh, well, we just lost it.
Well, that's not great.
Which is not good.
No.
Right. Oh, Liverpool on the edge of the box. Oh. Well, we got it back. No doubt we'll lose it in a couple of seconds again, but that's a foul, surely. Yeah, we got a free kick in the defensive half. Come on, we got to send everybody up.
Yes.
Take a quick.
Why not?
Oh no, we're taking the quick free kick. Walker Peters on the left. He's going down the left. This is going to happen. Nothing. The best we can get out. That's a throw. No, they got the ball back.
Come on, Oscar.
Right,
this is your moment for the last 2 minutes. The commentary's on you. Come on, let's go.
A minute remaining. Salah's coming down the right. He cuts in, and that is not a foul. Right, we got the ball back. Brozier got the ball. We got Lianco, who's up from centre back. He's dilly-dangling on the ball. We got Ward-Prowse. He's just entered the Liverpool half. Goes out to don't know who that is. Looks like Walcott. He's useless. Oh no, we're putting it back. Why are we going back to the centre backs? He's going to call full time in a minute. Right, Rebate. Yeah, we're just passing it around the back, which I think is ridiculous. Oh no, gone straight back to Liverpool. They'll attack now. Mane down the left, puts the ball into the box, headed away. And that is full time, 4-0 Liverpool.
I will save my knee slide for next time, Oscar.
At the end there, passing it around the back with 30 seconds to go.
Oh dear. Well, in other news, there's 6 minutes added time at Selhurst Park.
Wow.
Why is that then? Oh, because of the red card.
Yeah, there was a few VAR decisions. There was a couple of injuries as well, head injuries. That's probably
I'm
why.
hoping I'll
But
get away with 2.
Gary
We'll
will not
find.
be hoping for 8 minutes.
I'm just about to find out. It's 89 minutes 54 seconds. So my day of tedium will continue for another. Oh, it's 3. Oh God, 3 minutes.
Oh God, I like that. Oh God, yeah, 12 minutes added on at Norwich plus another one.
I wish.
But to be fair, it looks like we've completed 0 of our objectives today, because there was only one more goal at Palace, so that's one crossed off. There was no Saints goal, that crosses that one off. Andy Carroll hasn't scored another goal, that crosses that one off. And the Norwich versus Wolves game was rubbish, which crosses that one off as well. So a pretty bad Soccer Saturday show.
Your game's still going, Jake? Is yours?
Huddersfield have just scored.
Oh, come on then.
But it was a bit jammy though, because the keeper sort of had it in his hand and then he sort of fell into the goal.
Okay.
I'm not really. It's a bit of a weird one.
Fair enough.
Hang on, he's crossed it in from the floor. Oh, the keeper's made a howler. Oh, it took a deflection. It's a bit difficult to be fair because it's hard to explain what happened, but it took a deflection off his own defender and it bounced around him. But it's not a very good goal. But
yeah.
I still think Middlesbrough are going to win this 2-1 anyway because it's pretty much the end of the game now anyway.
Well, there we go. I think we will leave it there. Crystal Palace 0, Aston Villa 2. There's still 4 minutes left of that, but frankly, I think we should give particularly Gary and Oscar, particularly and Ollie as well, a little bit of a 8-minute rest. Thank you very much, Gary, for enduring Wolves versus Norwich.
Pleasure.
And hopefully, if you're coming again in the coming months to do Soccer Saturday, we will let you pick the most entertaining and riveting game that you think that will happen.
Just call me Goalless Gary.
And Oscar, thank you very much for enduring your 4-0 loss to Liverpool.
Thank you very much, Jake. I had a lot of fun watching Southampton mess up a lot of chances and watch Liverpool dominate the game. But yeah, hopefully it'll be better for Saints next week against Leicester.
To be fair, with the sounds of it, it sounds like Southampton weren't completely dominating this game. It sounds like there's some really good chances, but it's just a shame that they didn't put one in the back of the net.
Yeah, it's just not clinical enough, really. That's the main problem.
Finished here, is it? 0-0 finished.
There we go. And Ollie, thank you very much for coming on for the second half.
Nice to know you, Jake. Anytime, mate. See you soon, all right?
Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to West Ham Unofficial if you're new around here. Gary, Ollie, and Oscar, thank you very much. And we will catch you later on. Let's hope, Gary, that the Man City versus West Ham game is a bit more exciting than the game that you watched.
Have a safe trip up, Jake. Hope you get a win.
Yeah, definitely. And we will catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. And